What up, folks? Bring you another one. Now, this is a shout out to Joshua Johnson. He was asking me to make a video on hustling and basically completing your goals. Now, we all got goals in life, and we all do some type form of hustling. Now, some do more hustling than others. I'm going to use YouTube as an example. Now, YouTube has a lot of good information. And not just YouTube here, the internet generally has a lot of good information that you can learn, but I'm gonna use one of my saying my coworker always told me. He says, make lazy people make you rich. And that's how a lot of people on YouTube really got rich. A lot of people have been lazy. So there's an avenue to make money off lazy people. Now, I'm not saying some of the stuff people on YouTube is not informative and helps you in life. Some of it do, but some of it is a bunch of nonsense that I don't even know how people like it. And like someone said, just because someone has a lot more following doesn't mean it's good content. But the thing is, a lot of people that follow that stuff are a lot of people that are lazy because they don't want to do it on their own, or I don't know. They just don't want to try shit. You know, some people would rather live their life through others. Like, you know, sometimes your parents tell you do something because they want to live their life through you. But I'm going to go back to the Stone Age. I don't even say Stone Age. Let's go back, and I'm going to use John D. Rockefeller for an example. Now, back in those days, motherfuckers were straight hustlers. And they already knew what their goal in life was, and they knew what they had to do to accomplish it. And what people nowadays don't understand is you have to make sacrifices to accomplish your goal. You have to make sacrifices to accomplish anything you want in life. And you got to prioritize, like, okay, do I really need to be doing this, have this, and that? No, I might have to cut back going out. I might have to cut back eating out. You just got to cut back and make that sacrifice for X amount of years, months, weeks, who knows, however you want to get wherever you're trying to get. But you have to make a plan, and you always have to remind yourself, this is what I want to accomplish in X amount of years. You always have to have that shit like mentally stored in your head. Even if you need to write it on a freaking sticky note in your car, on the sun visor, on your fridge, your room, your mirror, something that's always going to remind you, look, I want to own a fucking apartment building. No, that's my goal right there. I want to own me a fucking apartment building. And I know the moves I have to do to get that motherfucker as I'm working and hustling on that shit. Because like I made in one of my videos, you have to build up collateral and good equity. Because when you're going for a big loan like that, the bank is going to need something that they can fall back on just in case I quit paying the mortgage on the motherfucking loan. Even though it's not going to be a regular loan, it's going to be a commercial loan because it's a multi-unit and all that type of shit. That's more in real estate, but that's my goal. I want to get my apartment building. Now, like I said, I know what I got to do to get it. I know I can't be going out as much. Or if I do go out, I put myself on a budget. Like, motherfuckers always laugh at me when I say I go to the bar and I always have $20. That $20 will last me Friday and fucking Saturday because I only go to free spots. I'm not going to places where I pay to get the fuck in. For what? Unless I feel like it might be packed with some bitches, yes, I will pay to go there. But majority of the time, I'm going to all the free fucking spots. That's just me. Now, but the reason why I'm doing that because I see my end goal. I know what I have to do to get my own goal. I got to build up a lot more bread, and I got to build up a lot more collateral, meaning more assets. I might have to buy some more land, property, etc., all this shit. But I know my goal, and I know what I have to do to reach it. So and plus I talk to people that own the shit, so I'm basically getting, should I say, mentor from them. But the only reason that I don't want to ask those people for money because then you got to give them a portion, a cut, and all this nonsense. I ain't into the middleman bullshit. I'm not into that nonsense. I want to be straight cut and forward, just me. The middleman bullshit is just too much into nonsense. Because I have one coworker that flips houses and shit, and he's like, man, this shit sucks. It's like, I got to do all this work, find houses to rehab, and then I got to give this motherfucker like 70% just because this motherfucker's giving me the money. He's like, man, fuck this shit. I'm cutting this middleman out. I'm just going to do it myself. And that's just how I am. I want to do it. The only person I want to deal with is a fucking bank. I don't want no middleman, no loan, none of that nonsense. Just the bank I want to deal with. But I know what I have to do to complete that goal. And like I was saying, John D. Rockefeller was a straight hustler. Back in the days, a lot of people were straight hustlers because there was no internet to pass this information. You had to do trial and error. Yeah, you fuck up, you lose some money. I've lost some money in some business adventures I've tried. I ain't ashamed of it, and guess what? I will probably lose more as I try new shit. But it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's not like I'm doing moves that are stupid. But the thing is, if you want to accomplish your goal, one thing you have to do is keep it a mentally note in your head. Because if you don't keep reminding yourself what you want to do or accomplish in life, you're just going to forget about it and put it on the back burner. And that's what happens to a lot of people. They never accomplish their dreams or goals because they start putting it on the back burner. Their priorities start getting fucked up. Instead of them going to school or finishing their school, they want to go try something else. You always want to complete one project before you start another. Now, there are some people that can do multiple projects. I am one of those. I'm a big multitasker. So I'd be doing a lot of shit at once, but I actually complete the shit. But the thing is, you have to be a hustler. And like I said, on YouTube, there's a lot of hustlers out here. Now, like I said, I don't like giving my bread out to nobody except my own bank account. Now, the thing is, being a giver, you ain't getting nowhere being no giver. You ain't gonna accomplish your goal always being a giver. I don't know what your goal is. You know what your goal is. You most likely will know what you have to do to get to that goal. If you might have to work 2-3 jobs extra to build up the cash to go get whatever you want to get. I don't know what your goal is. But all you gotta know is it's gonna be a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifices, prioritizing. And on top of that, you might lose people along the way trying to achieve this goal because they're going to be like, man, you crazy, you trying to do that. You crazy. Like some of the shit I was talking when I was like in college, in high school. Motherfucker, man, you crazy, Fave. What are you talking about? I said, nah, man. This shit going to work. And now these motherfuckers are looking at me like, what the fuck? Yeah, this motherfucker done it. Yeah. But now these motherfuckers are living with their mamas and shit with kids. You 30 plus living at your mama crib. Come on, dog. Like, come on, let's be grown out here. You 30 now and you still living at your mama house, something wrong. But see, that right there goes into priorities. Your priorities not right. If your priorities not right, how you gonna accomplish your goal? And always have good positive people around you too if you want to accomplish your goal. You always want to have good positive people around you that ain't gonna be breaking you down, telling you no, because some people are weak-minded, and if they get enough people to tell them not to do something, they will eventually not do it because they're gonna feel like, damn, if all these people are telling me this, it must be true. You ever heard someone tell you that nonsense? Like, man, if everybody telling me this, it must be true. Now, sometimes it is, but when you're trying to accomplish a goal and you know you can do it, why would you listen to someone that's telling you not to do it because you won't be able to do it? Like, that doesn't even make sense, man. Like, sometimes this journey like this, when you want to accomplish a goal, it's gonna be a lonely journey. Because people are not going to see how you see things. They're going to look at it differently and think you're just wasting your time, we should be out doing this and that, etc. But really, you need to be focusing on accomplishing your goal and getting this hustle on. Meaning, if you need to do a side business, like right now, summertime, people need their decks power washed. They need their freaking gutters cleaned out from some of the damn pollen that flew. It's a whole bunch of stuff you could be doing to people's cribs. Helping people, moving people's trash from the yard if you got to pick up. There's so many hustles you could do out here. You just got to find out what avenue works for you. Like I said, look at YouTube. Some of the shit on people that I'm repeating myself again, but some of the shit people do on YouTube is a hustle. You really think some of these people are really doing that shit because they like doing it? No, they do it because it's a hustle. They're making bread. It is what it is. I'm not saying all. I know someone's gonna say you can't say all YouTube. I'm just saying some of this shit is just a fucking hustle. They're just selling you snake oil or what they call them, snake oil, man, whatever the fuck it is. But that's all I want to say right there, man. If you want to accomplish your goal, you're gonna have to get on your grind, hustle, sacrifice, and everything. You gotta find a hustle to do it because you will never get rich working for someone else. You have to do something on your own to build up your cash flow, your equity, your business. We all got to start somewhere. And with your goal, it's the same way. You got to start somewhere in life to start your goal so you can end up finishing whatever your goal is. But that's all I want to say. I'm going to holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace.